The Nike Ruohan Wang collection will be dropping September 24th. Like this video and subscribe for more resale predictions and drop lists. The Nike Air Force 1 Flyleather Ruohan Wang will be retailing for $100 and reselling for around $300. This is definitely the best shoe to go for out of all three of them, just because it is an Air Force 1, and that's definitely like the best model out of all three. And I think it does look really cool as well. I think this is going to be pretty similar to the Nike Earth Day collab, because I believe they also did Flyleather on that one. And that one looked really cool, and I think a lot of people wanted that, especially as time went on. So I think this could be a good hold, but I think if they're reselling for $300, it's probably not going to be the greatest hold. But if they do drop down a lot, like $200, I could easily see them getting back up to like $300. Because I really wouldn't be surprised if prices are like $200 after the drop, just because stock could be super high on these, and they could like kind of brick. But either way, it's definitely a good shoe to go for, and I would say it's a pretty good hold as well, as long as you can cop for retail. Like I said before, I do like the model. I think the Air Force 1 is a pretty nice model, and I think they did really good on this one. Like, this looks pretty cool in my opinion, and I think it's kind of unique because it's got like the Earth Day stuff, but it's also got Ruohan Wang's own style, and she put like her own twist into it. So I do think it looks good, and I think a lot of people will want these. So I wouldn't be surprised if prices are pretty high. So I would 100% suggest going for at least these, but I think the whole collection will sell well. The Nike Air Max 90 Flyleather Ruohan Wang will be retailing for $130 and reselling for around $275. In my opinion, this is also a really good one to go for, and I think this probably will be the second best selling out of all three, just because prices on these are looking really good right now. I think prices will drop a little bit, but it really just all depends on stock. I could see these being like around 200, like 180, or I could see them being 300. Like, there's definitely a big range around, just because stock could be super high or super low. I would assume they're going to be a lot lower, just because this is kind of like a weird painted thing, and I would assume that Nike's not going to make that many, because these probably cost a little bit more than the usual amount to produce. So I do think it's a really cool thing, and I think these look pretty nice as well. Like I said before, I do like the model. I think the Air Max 90 is a pretty good model to at least like put some colorways on, and I just think that this is a pretty comfortable shoe, and for the retail price, it's going to be good personal. So I think prices will go up as time goes on, but I think it's going to be not that great of a selling shoe right away. But it could be really amazing, so I would definitely suggest going for this one, at least on Nike sneakers, because you can definitely make a lot of money there. Next up, we got the Nike Blazer Mid 77 Flyleather Ruohan Wang. These are going to retail for $110 and resell for around $200. There definitely should be some money to be made on these, but it really won't be the same as the other ones, just because I feel like those are a lot more hyped of colorways. But I do think this could be a shoe to hold for the future, because I feel like the Blazer could come back as like more skate stuff comes back. I just think the Blazer is a really cool model, and I wouldn't be surprised if some Blazer hype comes up and just shoots these through the roof. So I think this could be a good hold, but you should also be able to make, 30 to 40 bucks per pair when these do drop. So I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people go for these, and a lot of people don't get them. So prices should be pretty good off the jump, but I do think they will appreciate as time goes on. I would hold these till at least Christmas if you are looking for a short hold, but if you're looking for a long hold, I think over a couple years. Like I said before, I do like this model, and I think the colorway kind of really goes well on this one, because you can really see Ruohan Wang's, all her like artist stuff on it, and I think the colorway looks nice, so I think a lot of people like this. But overall, this whole collection is going to be really good, and I would 100% suggest waking up for these and going for these, because if you do get the whole collection, I wouldn't be surprised if you can get 200 to 300 profit in just one day, and even one of them will net you like a $30 to $40 profit. If you guys do want to join my Discord, there is a link in the description. We got a ton of stuff in there. We got slots, we got monitors for Shopify, and we just got a bunch of people that can help you out with anything reselling, and we got a ton of good people in there. It's a great community. I would 100% suggest you joining it.